Simple Man with Ethan Crelinsten, Nicky Rod, and Damien Anderson. Oh, stay a while if you know about the jiu-jitsu. If you don't, you can come too. This is BT.
We're live.
Welcome back
To the Simple Man podcast. I'm Damien.
I'm Ethan.
I'm the Rod. I'm JayRod. We're not doing that again.
What again? What happened?
He's
Fucking
also the Rod.
little rod, big rod.
Oh yeah.
time.
We got into that.
We're evenly sized rods.
We're just average sized rods. Above average.
Both just two rods in a chair.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
you guys are watching the Simple Man podcast. Let's give a little recap of some current events. We are 3 days away, or 3 days after the UFC card. Oh, yeah. So first, Merab versus Cejudo. Do you guys watch the fight?
I had my
Yeah.
money on Merab.
Yeah.
I did think Merab was going to win just because he's more active than Cejudo. Cejudo took a big time off.
Ragdolled him though.
Bro,
Straight shish kebab.
Shish kebab, yeah, spoinked.
Spoink.
What
A
do you
big
guys,
old bonk.
What do you guys think prime Merab? So Merab right now versus prime Cejudo. Because the thing with Cejudo was that he definitely started to gas second and third round. And I think
And he
that's-
looked like he was in good shape. I think it's just time. He's older.
Yeah,
He's 37 years old.
Yeah.
Versus Merab, what, 33?
32, 33, something like that, yeah.
32. What do you think? 30 to 35 is prime?
I think that's peak of MMA performance in
How is that
range.
peak of MMA performance, and then everyone after 35 is just immediate downcline?
Well, it's a
Well,
downhill
that's-
after the
that-
peak. Yeah.
but immediate.
It's a sharp descent.
Steep, very sharp.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
not like
actually
a
it is.
slow-
It's like a more steady rise, and then like once you start a downward,
just not
it's
nothing.
I think it's a
after that.
bad descent. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, we see
Yeah.
Volkanovski fought Ilya Topuria. Ilya, I think, is 27. Volkanovski, I think, is 35, maybe 34. Bro, heartbreaking
I know.
knockout. Was rough to see. Did you guys watch the fights live?
I watched it. I was there.
I did.
Oh, yeah, you were
Oh
there.
shit, you were there.
I was there a few rows away.
Did you see Zuckerberg?
I did see Zuck. Yep. I saw him in the cage side, and then all of a sudden I looked again, and he's walking out with
Sick.
a Volk.
Did you
He's
see
like-
him like go to reach for Volk's
Yeah.
stuff every time?
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh nope,
I said, I
nope,
need to be a part of
nope."
this.
Yeah, that was very funny.
I saw that. I saw a
Very
clip of
funny.
that.
Yeah,
Do you guys have negative or positive opinions of Mark Zuckerberg?
I don't know, but if we were somewhat friends and I was fighting, I'd be like, yo, you want to be in my corner?
cool as
For
fuck.
sure, dude.
He's one of the most famous people on earth right
Also,
now.
he's
probably.
worth like over $130 billion. 130 Bs.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot
that
of
is
money.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Why would he be? Why would there be negative?
So there's some, I mean, I don't know. It's just kind of like conspiracy stuff. I also saw Bryce Mitchell screaming at. Did you guys see the video?
No, what?
Screaming on his Instagram, basically like he was like, Mark Zuckerberg, if I ever met you on my farm, you would be with the pigs. That's where you belong. You're a pig.
What the fuck is he talking about, bro?
Well, basically, like
Bryce Mitchell, man.
because Facebook was huge on censoring people or Meta was big on censoring people that were talking against the COVID vaccine and shit like that, and COVID vaccine ended up
It's like
having
one
some-
of thousands of other companies do the same shit. I feel like it's fine, man. Let them.
You know what I was thinking about?
Fucking do.
You know, I was thinking about watching, while I was watching Zuckerberg at the fights, it's that like when you have billions of dollars, you can buy any and everything, right? So essentially nothing has value. But the one thing, and then you only realize the things that you can't buy with money, and you can never
Walking
buy
out with Volk.
and you could never buy the feeling that you get inside that cage, winning a fight at the world's highest level. No matter how many billions you have, you will never be able to buy that. So
like
I
you
think
don't know what that is,
Huh?
Yeah, like you don't know what that feeling is.
and you can no
can't
drug,
buy- you'll never get there. No
Yeah.
matter. It's too late for you. Like you can't.
no
yeah.
drug you take, nothing else. But the
Yeah.
closest you can get is to be cage
To
side.
watch it and like know the guy going into it, and
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy.
To live vicariously through that is.
But basically, I want to go back also on this Zuckerberg thing. You don't think it's fucked up at all that?
No, all right, it's fucked up. Maybe I'm brushing past it. Like censorship in general, like is I think being taken too far. But at the same time, like I don't know, it's his fucking company. You're allowed to do whatever you want to do. It's your fucking company. You don't like it, you go build a big Facebook and then don't censor and see if you get that far and then you're like, okay, yeah, maybe I'm gonna abide by this censorship shit.
Well, I think it's
Maybe
all
there's-
about like probably the people that support him and stuff. They're like, hey, we need this
Dude,
the
yeah.
guys that are selling fucking the vaccines are like, yo, Zuck, like fucking
Hook it up.
It's Pfizer.
Yeah.
exactly.
So yeah, if I'm in his spot, maybe like now on the outside, I'd be like, oh, fuck censorship. But maybe if I was in his shoes, I'd be like, oh, that's a lot of money.
So-
I'm going to listen to what these guys say.
Now, what about
You know,
this? What if you're going to allow them to promote this thing, but this vaccine, to your knowledge, unbeknownst to the public, is actually very damaging to millions of people, and just for the money, you're gonna like, what if
money are we talking?
And they cancel people that were just telling the truth. They're canceling people that are telling the truth.
like Mitch Aguiar got his Instagram deleted 5 times. He went from 300,000 followers to now I think he's at like 60 or something like that. And this is his 5th Instagram.
I wonder if like, all right, maybe there's a definite net gain to be had from abiding by whatever censorship shit they tell. Like if I was Zuck, maybe I got like a bunch of money or a deal if I abide by it, and maybe it's a huge detriment. Maybe like Facebook or whatever Meta would take a major hit. Like if I put the pieces together and I'm like, okay, these guys are gonna fucking dismantle apart and it's gonna like drive down stock value. I'm just gonna play ball. Like
if you're for business, you definitely play ball. But
Yeah.
if you're for what's right, you're
Like, think
doing your
about-
own
he
thing.
didn't make it there going with what's right. Let me tell ya.
That's true.
You know,
That's true.
So there's probably a lot of other companies who are like, I'm not fucking gonna censor.
And we'll never hear of them.
and we'll never know because they got cream pied.
Well, that's what happened with Massive. That's what happened with Mitch. That's literally what happened.
Look, guys, if you want to support that uncensored raw info, Massive supplements. All right, I just chugged a thing of creatine.
Dude, I've been
and
drinking
recovery.
it. I've been drinking it every
Me
day
too,
for weeks.
honestly. The Reds.
the greens.
Oh,
And
I've been drinking the red or the greens.
I've been doing the greens, and I'll do like half a serving of the reds pre-practice to
It's-
vasodilate.
Beetroot
tastes good.
powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start taking the reds because I heard it's good for vasodilation. It's actually good for athletic performance.
Good for
Like
blood
that
pressure.
vasodilation thing.
Speaking of.
Wait, one more thing.
Oh, all right.
Zuckerberg. Apparently, also, do you guys hear about these billionaires making bunkers?
Yeah.
To have like sleepovers and like.
Like in
Underground, you're
Hawaii,
talking about.
underground, like huge bunkers, because apparently there's some fucking shit going on.
I feel like they're just bored.
I mean, if I had
Just
millions
got
of
so much
dollars
to do.
I'd have mansions everywhere, and I'd have underground bunkers. You're like,
I'd
in
have
case anything
underground
goes wrong.
bunkers, mid-ground, above, just bunkers. I'd have everything.
Tree houses.
Everything.
See, I'm sure he's got spaceships somewhere.
Everything got rockets. I got it all, bro. With that much money, what don't you have?
Yeah.
The feeling you get when you win a championship. That's the one. One of
That's what they want.
One of the few things you don't have. Huh?
Maybe he's having MMA fights in the bunker. He's trying to catch that feeling.
Yeah, and he's getting them rigged so he can attain that.
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah. He takes the UFC champ, ties him up, and beats the shit out of him. He's like,
And then
I want the
fucking
feeling. I
walks
want it like that.
I have a question. Would you guys want to? So with someone like, I don't know, we'll say like Biden or something that technically. So like there's businesses that wanted to stay open during COVID, during the pandemic, knowing that like the whole social distance thing was kind of stupid, but they shut down the business. Like what's that gym in Jersey that got like a whole?
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I think it's Attila's.
Oh, yes, Attila's gym in New Jersey.
I don't know about this.
Dude, they would never shut down because they're like, why would we shut down for this disease that when it's clear that exercise is better
key.
for the immune
We
system?
have the cure
basically.
right here.
Basically, so then the government shut them down. They tore down the they literally locked it, so they kicked in the doors, opened it to the public again. Then the government came and seized all of their equipment, so they couldn't work out. And then they had like hundreds of thousands of fines. And then when there was an opening, so they finally opened back up to the public, they still had hundreds of thousands of fines to pay, and they couldn't open up until they paid it. It was like a huge ordeal.
It's a scandal.
Are they still like operating,
no
or did they
idea
get
what's going on
buried
with them
completely,
now.
or like?
I don't know, but it's like it just shows you we're not fully in control.
We're really not. And now it's like, all right, would you want to spend? I don't know. You can kind of say it's Biden. You can kind of say it's the governor or whatever. But it's like, would you guys want to spend a day talking to the president?
So
Like Biden.
I feel like
I don't think
wouldn't
Biden
get
can
much.
have a conversation.
Yeah, I feel like you wouldn't get much talking.
I would
to
talk
Biden.
to Trump.
Like
That'd be pretty
That'd
fun.
be
talking to
fucking
Trump
cool.
would be cool, or just
Yeah.
talk probably like whatever board of directors is actually running the. I don't know how the fuck it
They're
works, but
80 years old.
Yeah. At least
I don't know.
Trump could talk though. Biden probably
Yeah.
like, if you get knocked down, you stay down, and you might not get back up.
that's
I had
that'd be his conversation.
answer.
Yeah,
That'd be his answer for everything.
Fair.
but no, it'd be cool to talk to Trump for sure. Yeah,
I think so. He was on the what is not the Nelk Boys podcast?
Yeah, I
but
think he was.
He
but what
was
is
on
it?
Nelk,
Was it
yeah.
Nelk? I thought it's called. There's another name
Full
for
Send.
it. Full Send. He was on the Full
yeah.
Send podcast. That's crazy. They got
sick.
Trump on
Yeah.
the Full
Trump,
Send podcast.
Dana, Tucker Carlson.
That's sick.
dude,
That's
Tucker
a
just
simple man.
spoke to Putin. You guys
Bro!
watch that?
I watched part of it.
Didn't watch
Did
it.
Did you watch it?
None
You-
of it.
you-
I want to
oh.
watch it. Yeah.
What was it
I was
on?
wondering if anything.
Bro, it's pretty cool. I'm only like 30 minutes in, and it's like
30 seconds.
The beginning 30 minutes is honestly very dense. It's like Putin's literally talking about the history of the Russia-Ukraine situation.
Yeah.
It's like there's not many questions going. Like he's literally just giving like
you
layouts. So
gotta
I
give
can't-
context.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
for
can't
sure.
I can't really comment on it yet because
Yeah.
I'm not in depth on what's actually going on. He's literally just laying down the fucking what's going on.
Who's Tucker Carlson?
Really?
Politician.
He's like a political commentator
Yeah.
basically, but he's like he does zins.
Does he really?
He's in
Yeah,
hard.
Yeah, there you go.
huge Zin guy, big Zin guy.
But he's a big smart guy, so
He used
can't
to
argue with that.
party back in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
can
really
strangle
intelligent guy.
He's like right of center political
Yeah,
commentator.
for
right?
sure.
So
like
yeah,
conservative political commentator.
talking to Putin, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, people were giving him shit for that.
For what? Just talking to him?
Yeah, they're like, how can you fucking?
You
it's
gotta
like,
hear the side. You got
like, dude, that's
no matter.
yeah, exactly. How are you not gonna have a conversation?
That's the whole.
with somebody?
Yeah.
I don't know.
To what? To like they're saying like don't even give him a voice or something.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, he's the president of the largest
it's
country in the
a
fucking
superpower.
world.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta
and
hear what the guy has to say. He's not crazy. He's not like I want to kill everyone. You know, he's like he's got a normal.
Unless you're Ukrainian, it's like
yeah. Well, even I think it's even then like he knows
There's a reason behind it.
Yeah,
like,
there's like valid reason on both sides.
what if it was like some Ukraine dude banged his wife and he's like kill them all.
I gotta get rid of this fucking country. Fair point, man. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Sometimes it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were gonna ask
But-
a question, but I totally
Did
derailed you.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. Fucking. But yeah, that's it for Volk, right? What do you guys think the next step is for him?
Take time off.
Time off? You think it was too close to the Islam?
3 months,
Yeah,
brother.
for sure, bro.
After a good knockout.
Yeah. I mean, look,
How old is he?
I think 35, maybe 34, 35.
Brother, you made your money, bro. Fucking do a professional cooking show. You're the champ.
Volk. Dude,
Yeah.
I really wish he took a bit more time. I think he would have done better. I think he'd be a bit more durable. Like it's not just 3 months and then you fight again. You go right back into a camp. So you're sparring right away, right?
I would.
I don't fucking know. I don't fight and I've never cornered a guy. I don't know.
I mean,
watch a guy
like Volk's interview after a fight. He was like, "Yeah, he caught me. Every now and then you get caught, and it's like that. You might not get caught if you're a little bit sharper, a little bit further out.
Maybe you could have like seen it coming a bit more and like you could have absorbed it and then
It's all
fought off the
decision
round
making, and if you can, you gotta make the best decisions.
It's always decision making.
To be honest, I think minimum he needs to take like a complete year off of fighting altogether. He's coming back from 2 back-to-back KOs.
I think like a solid,
like a year he needs to let his brain heal, get some just normal training in.
Do you recover from that?
It takes
Dude,
long. I'm sure.
You do. It does take long, but each knockout
You get gayer?
a little bit gayer.
Fuck.
No,
No, each
No,
knockout
that's
what?
trend.
each knockout
That's trend?
More trend, more gay.
That's what I heard.
it makes you get knocked. It's easier to get knocked
Yeah,
out.
your chin's
after.
a little more fragile, right?
Exactly. It's the same idea of when you get strangled unconscious. Each consecutive strangulation is quicker to go unconscious. So you don't actually want to get you don't want to get strangled
Really?
unconscious all the time. Basically, it's like it'll make it very easy to where it's like your brain just
I can't
thinks to
come unless I
reset.
get strangled unconscious. It's the only way I come.
I can't do it without crying. That's why I cry all the time.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm not opposed.
You're gonna be a dad.
I am.
You're gonna be a freaking father.
Yep. And if you guys are following along in the podcast, guess the sex.
Guess the gender. Can we announce?
Yeah.
What? You say guess the gender? You're gonna tell them the gender?
Yeah. You had this long to guess.
Okay,
We're
guys,
about to fucking blurt it
pause
out.
the video, and then guess, and then
Drop in the comments. you
yeah,
think?
drop in the
Yeah.
comments what you guys think it will be.
All right, now press play and it's a boy.
It's a boy.
All right. Now, long story short. Okay, take it away. Yes.
I mean, pretty much, if you guys are long-time listeners of the podcast, I study the enemy inside and out, and when it comes time to battle, always be well prepared, and I prepared,
And
I succeeded.
It
takes my 9 months to make them.
okay. So he read a book.
Yeah, I read a book how to make
More
a boy.
like a pamphlet, but
No, we call it a book.
yeah, it's a book.
Yeah, it's like the green eggs and ham of conceiving a boy.
Yeah.
And in addition, I talked to a bunch of a few people. Our business partner Seth is one guy, has a bunch of boys. I also talked to Tim Kennedy, and he gave me some great insight along with giving me telling me what book to get. But Tim Kennedy's insight was like, he
Get
did a
some
little
guns.
bit different. I did a version of it. His was more intense. He was like, all right, I flew across the world to let's say Ukraine or wherever to do battle, right? It's like real battle. He was like, I started off, didn't come for 2 months straight. I ate only steak, eggs, and fucking boiled chicken, right? 2 months. And then finally I flew my wife to see me after 2 months of not coming. They had a wild time. And then he did the deed.
Do the do.
Do the do, and then
Spread the goo.
9 months later, I have a boy.
Wow.
But
Right.
essentially, a few factors. I mean, I did a version of that. I drove to Pittsburgh 6 hours from Jersey.
That's
Oh,
just
that's
as
why you
intense.
did
I did.
the same as war.
I didn't come for 2 days, not 2 months, but 2 days. And then I did a 3-versus-1 battle where I dominated all opponents. And
All men?
all men with no break in between while they were well rested. They came back, ejaculated, and a few weeks later we found out it was a boy. And how I know it was that one time, because I only came that one time.
In your whole life?
No. As far as
The trial
hitting
goes.
hitting the target.
Yeah.
I only hit the target once, and I did not attempt any other target hitting until I knew it was on a boy.
Roger
guaranteed.
that.
Sick.
So,
So-
only one shot. If you're accurate with your shit, also
Not
you
miss
got
your
also
chance.
making her come helps, because it like some with the I don't know, it just helps absorb like
It's in the book. That's in the book.
it's I don't know if that's in the book or that's something like a wives' tale that I heard. But
Can't hurt.
Yeah, so it
Obviously, the
can't hurt.
wives said that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta make her come too. Yeah. And you gotta hear her complain and fucking that's the way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Wives' tale.
Make sure that pH balance is not spicy. Nice.
Not
balance.
spice, so basic,
Base,
not acidic. Basic.
not acidic. Opposite of a
Roger that.
sweet pussy. You can do that by measuring it with a measuring stick or tasting it, and you can, if you want to dip a chip in there, you're probably
Throw some
you're probably
bicarbonate.
good, there you go.
There you go.
Proper
So,
pH.
Amazing. You read a book on how to conceive a boy, and you
Yep.
conceived a boy. Congratulations.
Dude,
you.
yeah,
Are
congratulations.
you gonna name him after us or?
I heard it's gonna be what are the middle names?
Yes,
Damien and Ethan.
No, Ethan Damien.
Hey, I don't
Well,
care.
I'm Spanish.
I
So we
care.
can have 10 names. It doesn't matter.
Hey, take up
You
two
heard
right
it-
here.
You heard it here. Middle names.
Woo. No, amazing,
Dude, that's
congratulations.
I remember.
Thanks.
I mean, because obviously we've known about it for a little bit now, a few months maybe.
We were the first to know because we're his best friends.
Bestest friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, you knew before mom for sure.
But
that's
bro, it was such good news. That was like
Yeah,
fucking. I was so pumped to hear that. That's because it's like Nicky Rod has been saying this was like his plan. Like he wants to fucking get a house and then start having kids, and then it's like
The plan is coming to
Dude,
fruition.
coming to fruition.
Yeah,
now world
amazing.
domination.
You're gonna be an uncle.
Unky.
How does that feel to be an uncle?
I mean, I'm already technically an uncle.
To Leo?
Well, yes, to Leo. We have an older brother. He has some kids.
I had no idea he had kids.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. I had
no
maybe
idea.
you guys should share some
Do you get
information.
Do you get them presents?
No,
Are you like?
I think I've seen him once. I think.
You gotta
Yeah.
get.
Oh, really? You
gotta-
guys are not close at all.
no.
I'm close,
I mean,
close with my like I talk to my older brother probably once a week or something like that.
How old are his kids? Don't know. Well,
I
like
don't know.
like 8th grade. Do we have to fight them? Style? Remember?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, are they infants or are they like?
I think his oldest, the girl, might be like 12, 13, 14.
Fuck, dude,
And then
time
the boy
flies.
must be like 8, maybe.
Wow.
I don't know actually. I could be completely wrong.
Crazy. Yeah, such
Well.
amazing news.
Yeah.
Obviously, now we have a viral headline for today's podcast.
How to conceive a boy.
Sick.
How to conceive
Read that
a
book.
boy.
We should link the book.
Or I should put it. Yeah,
write your own
I need
book
some
and
kind
link
of
that one.
compensation for selling this book. 'Cause there's gonna be thousands of people.
Write your own
Buy this
book.
book.
Doesn't have to be long.
Yeah.
We'll link that one.
I could, right? Just a knockout version, like
The Simple Boy.
yeah.
My opponent pulled out of my fight.
Oh.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
We have a new opponent.
I'll face you.
I just tried to kill you today.
Yeah, that was unpleasant.
That was
So
I'll
they're
figure
finally
that
looking
out.
for somebody.
They sent me some name. I haven't looked at it. I just got home and
You should. Who should he go have a match against?
bro, they're
Janatis.
not gonna give me. I asked for Janatis.
Janatis,
He said he-
Tynan is good.
I asked for Tynan. Tynan said no.
Dante, PJ are good.
Dante.
Yeah,
Leon.
Dante, yeah.
Really? Nah.
Yeah, he's very good, yeah.
No,
Fights at 55.
He cuts
I'm
to
fucking
55.
Elder?
He would fight you. Wow, Elder.
That would be
Yeah.
good, actually.
That's a good one. You
He's probably
Elder.
215, 220. You could tell him make 205.
could try to do John Carlo again.
I've requested him too many times. I feel like I have to earn it again.
Fair.
That would be good.
Who won?
You gotta do fucking Pedro as well.
What about? Oh, Pedro would be a good one. Sean Brady. UFC.
Nah,
fighter.
get
I want to be like jujitsu people. I want to
Jiu-jitsu
be good at
guys,
jujitsu first.
Tougher match.
Okay.
Rematch Hillbilly.
No,
No?
I still need my foot to heal.
Mika.
No.
I think Pedro would be good.
Pedro would be good.
Pedro
Yeah, Pedro
or
or Elder.
Elder.
Elder's probably the best stylistic matchup, I think.
The eldest.
Yeah, that'd be good. He's also going to be at trials. We'll probably
You're gonna have to
see
face
each
him
other at
probably.
trials.
Yeah.
It's probably him and Tackett, right, are going to be the top
Yeah, me,
seeds.
him, Tackett, yeah.
And
You got
yeah.
fourth?
I got fourth, yeah. I lost the
Pedro
Tackett.
probably holds more value. Could also ask for Wagner.
Oh shit.
I could ask for
Wagner would accept it.
Yeah, he
He
would.
would.
Wagner
He's a
would.
fucking dog, dude.
He is,
I
bro.
love that.
He's been in the game for a long time and just
Forever.
as a savage. He'll take fights with anybody.
Who do you think's more valuable win, Pedro or Wagner for JayRod?
Honestly, I think
Wagner.
Wagner.
he medaled.
Really?
I think Wagner.
Yeah, he's gold. He's silver, bronze. I
A
think.
bigger name, I think. Bigger
I feel
draw.
like Pedro's probably a tougher match to win.
Bro, you
I
you
think
were one
stylistically you're
toe
better than
away
Pedro.
from being that guy.
I think
You're one toe away.
One
Yeah.
hook away, yeah.
I think stylistically you'll do better. I mean, I think you beat both, but I think Pedro is stylistically an easier matchup for you than Wagner. But I think Wagner offers more.
They're also both going to do dirty shit like slap on wrist locks and break.
It's a
try to
scrap.
break your
It's a scrap
fingers
for sure.
Like
You
they
ain't
do
famous,
dirty
right?
shit. Try to play mercy.
You could
and
also,
shit.
I mean, I think Wagner, Pedro are bigger names, but or bigger rewards for winning. But you could also try to fight Varela. That'll be a big.
I think you should ask for
Ooh.
Wagner first though.
Yeah, I feel like Wagner.
Because he would.
Oh,
I feel
man.
like if he's like, oh, I'm free this weekend.
Guaranteed.
Fuck
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Bro, he fought Luke Griffith for what?
Yeah.
Like why?
What about
Yeah,
Luke
man.
Griffith?
Bro,
No.
he's like
Brother.
fucking
Why
Nicky
not?
Rod size.
He's bigger
bro.
than me.
He's 250.
I think
I'm
you
260,
and on
bro.
all
I
the
think
gear.
you beat
You think so?
Wagner just beat him.
Wagner's a dog, though.
Yeah, but Wagner holds more weight because Luke never medaled.
That's true. He just
Yeah,
won trials.
Why
right?
would you rather?
Trials.
No, he should definitely fight Wagner.
Yeah,
over
just fight
Wagner.
Wagner,
Yeah.
but just another name in the mix.
If that one doesn't work, I don't know.
I think Wagner
Yeah,
first,
go fight with it.
Pedro second. If they say no.
Yeah, I'll talk to Tetchy.
Yeah. Pulled out
So this is Vegas.
Vegas,
UFC card,
yeah.
Vegas.
next weekend.
Next weekend.
He pulled out for sure. He's like,
He said he was injured, but
Who was he?
I don't know.
You don't even know his name?
No.
Wow.
AOJ purple belt.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's supposed to be pretty good, but
Well, shit.
yeah.
You're facing Roberto Jimenez.
Yep.
How do you?
Sure.
What do you think the plan is going into that? What are you
Do
doing?
like some and then maybe some.
Nice, nice. Yep. I'm
That's a
picking up
little
what you put down.
similar to your last game plan we spoke about on
No,
this one.
different.
Different
Rule set
Okay.
with points this time.
Oh.
What? Oh yeah,
points.
yeah,
Yes,
points.
yes.
Wow, the rule set for UFC
Points
is
only
super weird.
in the
Overtime.
yeah.
10
are
10
only
minute
in-
sub only, 5 minute
Okay,
OT
yes,
with
yes.
points.
But you can get negatives in regulation.
regulation, yeah.
But that doesn't.
Huh.
That only matters until after the overtime scores.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
But negatives, like if you pull guard and you have like collar tie and you're engaging, you're good. But if you just sit on your butt, I like sent a message to Tetchy recently. He was like asking some more specific questions. Did he send you the rule set?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Make sure you review that.
Yeah, I did.
Just want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, Massive Supplements and Violent Hippie. Use code SimpleMan, all caps, for 15% off both of those companies. Massive Supplements, trademarked Smash and Greens, Smash and Reds, very nutrient-dense foods. I personally use their creatine and BCAAs during my workout and sometimes even before the workout. For Violent Hippie, they have soaps, USDA CBD oils, T-shirts, rash guards, you name it, owned by former Navy SEAL Mitch Aguiar. Use Simple Man to get 15% off.
Guys, Violent Hippie, Massive Supplements, get the Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, all the vitamins, nutrients you need to get that body that you want.
NickyRod style.
What's up, y'all? It's Damien Anderson and Nicky Rod from the Simple Man Podcast. We're here to let you know that our merch is live. You guys want some t-shirts, some fancy cups, support the Simple Man Podcast, and get our merch. Link in bio. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Nicky Rod. If you're looking to support the Simple Man Podcast and myself, please check out carnejerky.com, CarneJerky.
Anaconda Fightwear sent us some braces. I actually used it before. That's how I found out about the company first, was when I tore my meniscus going against Gabe Souza. All the other knee braces would slide, and I fucking hated it. This one has like 2 straps, so you put the knee brace on, and there's padding.
I constantly use a knee brace. Like, I don't train without a knee brace on my left knee now, so I'm definitely going to try these out. Oh, shout out to Anaconda Fightwear.
So we have some questions from the fans. I just did a little Q&A before getting here. So one question is from Oak City Bites with a Z, Bites. How did y'all teach Ethan to not interrupt as much?
I'll answer that one. I taught myself, okay? It was a long process. I would sit in the corner and just be silent and meditate with my eyes closed.
We also had a shock collar, and
yeah.
anytime he interrupt, we press the button, give him a little shock.
One of my students, Joe from B Team New Jersey. If you punch yourself in the face and it hurts, are you strong or are you weak?
Brilliant. I think you're strong because you have the ability to hurt even yourself. Wow.
But that means you can get hurt.
But only by me. Something as powerful as me. That's my answer. I don't know.
Strong.
What about
I think
you
you're
guys?
weak if you flinch. Because you know it's coming.
What's the most damage you guys have ever done to yourselves? Like your self-inflicted
Collarbone?
injury? Oh, yeah, for sure, collarbone.
I mean, I blew out my bicep, but I was
Yeah, you
playing
did that to yourself,
I was
yeah.
playing tag one time in my yard at like fucking hide and go seek back in Jersey when I was like maybe 10, 12 years old with like cousins and stuff, and I was slipped on a downhill and my toe pretty much went in my butthole.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that shit hurts so bad.
Have you done it before?
How?
Not the toe, but I've gotten heel in my asshole all
Bro,
the time, dude.
Like I
Yeah,
must have tripped
healing.
over something and I'm sliding downhill and my foot like turned in, full toe in my asshole.
The
for
earth
sure.
toe
That hurt
held
pretty bad.
you.
I'm not
That
even
shit
flexible
hurts
enough to get
so
my toe
bad.
to my butthole.
Yeah.
Well, I was
I'm
young, so I
kinda
have some good
curious.
flexibility.
Can you toe your own butthole if you
Bro,
just...
I did.
But like, can you still do it, or do you need to like
I mean,
fall to do it?
I think I'm a little stiffer now.
I don't think I
Okay,
could do
question.
that.
If you guys could suck your own dick
It's gay.
Would you guys do it? It's gay.
It's dick in your mouth.
Yeah, it's dick in
Do
your
what
mouth.
about
It's gay.
dick in your
Anybody's
hands?
dick in your mouth.
Gay.
What about dick in your hands?
Less gay.
Less gay.
Much
Still
less
kind of
gay.
gay.
Yeah, but at the same time, you got to nut. Not nutting because
also
you're
gay.
you're scared of what? Pretending you're fucking gay.
Yeah.
That's gay.
Yeah,
because you're scared
being
of
full
it.
of sperm is pretty.
Exactly. You got to release it, but in your mouth, gay.
You don't got to do it in your mouth, but
Well,
you're
if
telling
you're
me. All right, so
Forget that. It
Ethan,
feels
you're
too
telling
good, you
me-
forgot to pull
You're
out.
telling me behind closed doors, you can do it. You
It's so
wouldn't do
much
it once.
effort.
I would nah.
It's probably hard to.
Not even once. Not even to try.
There's this one porn star, Ron Jeremy, is like an older porn star. He's like famous for sucking his own.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I thought that was
Maybe
not
some
possible. I thought like
I thought somebody did. Like somebody had. to
yeah,
remove-
Marilyn Manson took the rib out. I think
Is that
that's not-
true?
I don't think that's true.
What is this?
Okay.
Okay, I heard me and Damien both heard the same thing that Marilyn Manson had 2 of his like lower ribs taken out so he could suck his own dick. I don't think it's true. A disclaimer.
Who started this?
Someone out there started this and they're like, what have I done? I have tarnished his name. Yeah, I don't think it's true, but I don't know.
What a
So-
weird dude. He probably had some
Yeah.
wild times.
Oh, for sure. One of the crazier humans. Is he alive still?
I think so.
You remember when you wanted to go snowboarding, and this was when you were already living in North Jersey, and you're like, oh yeah, let's go. So we both drive like 3 hours, or it might have been longer, but it was like 3-4 hours. We get to the place, and they're like, yeah, we're closed.
What?
Sold out for the. It was COVID,
Yeah.
so it was reservation only. And I was like, I've been here so many times. with
Which mountain?
It was like Blue Mountain or some shit like that. And it's like, I've been here so many times. You never, ever in the history of the world would you need a reservation. But COVID, they're like, oh yeah, we fucking too busy.
That's some dumb shit. But again, they're probably just trying to stay in business. They're probably told by some guy, like, look, if you don't do this, we're shutting you down. So they're like, all right, we'll fucking make reservations.
Can,
you know? They
yeah,
don't
but
care.
if everybody just doesn't comply, then we're
I
in
agree,
control.
yeah.
It takes 1 or 2 major people to comply, and then it just starts
then it just
snowball.
cascades
Takes
down.
one
yeah.
Zuckerberg, and you want to be friends with him?
I do, definitely. I don't care what he does. This is crazy. Fucking Mark Zuckerberg.
One
What
of
if it
those
turns out
bees.
he like diddles little kids or fucking sacrifices?
Yeah, that's got to be that's fucked up. Why do all powerful people end up pedophiles? Is that like an accurate, like a vast majority? Why?
Is that the pinnacle of power?
That's so
Is, like, are
fucked
they-
up. You could do so much. Like, just why is that? Why does that keep happening? You know?
Yeah.
Maybe you think it's guys that have problem getting laid without paying for it, and they want to feel powerful. Like, because a lot of like rich, ugly dudes probably are pedophiles. But like, I feel like I never really hear about like a handsome dude,
A normal
with money
looking dude.
that.
Trying to think of an example.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't
no
know.
clue.
I got to brush up on my.
I don't know
Fucking.
any pedophiles.
There's
Yeah.
a sick.
I was keeping a list, but I got to sharpen up.
There's
Yeah.
a sick documentary I think that's coming out. I just saw like a preview for it. It was the thing about Nickelodeon. You guys hear anything about
This
Nickelodeon?
can't be good.
I've seen
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
What
the
is this?
trailer looks
What is
really
this?
cool actually. Well, not cool. It honestly sounds really fucked up, but very like I'm interested in it. It's I guess like the founder of Nickelodeon or one of the producers of Nickelodeon turns out was like
Pedophile.
a pedophile that was like fucking diddling the stars.
Diddling.
Isn't it the same with Disney and whatnot?
Dude, I think a lot of I think a lot of these fucking I think a lot of people in Hollywood are weirdos, man. I don't know why though. Like why is it
I saw some inside video where this guy was like exploring like Disney World in Orlando, and it was just like it was almost like a maze inside. It was like meant to keep you like kind of trapped or confused. You know, like he would like, you know, you'd walk through the exterior, go on the rides and stuff, but then you go in certain buildings and it's like it's like they make it really hard to find your way out. And I was like, damn, that could be like
That's just for
they're trapping kids in
marketing.
there.
Well, you think they're kidnapping the kids in there?
I don't know.
I think that's just for
I
money.
say
I
they not
think it's
doing it.
just.
I think that's a good
It's probably
marketing.
just to get
or-
them to buy shit. They're like,
Yeah.
how do we get out of here? Oh, look, a souvenir.
No,
Exactly.
it wasn't like a public place. It was like oh, if you go to like if you do something wrong, you go to like Disney jail or something like that, or where the workers like say, you know, the people that dress up like Donald Duck and shit. It's
Yeah.
like where they go like for breaks and stuff. You can get like quite lost in there. I'll find the video. I'll send it to you. It's
Okay,
it's,
that's
it's
fucking
quite
weird.
creepy.
I do. Yeah, that's fucking weird. I do. I
do a
do want to
Simple
know
Man
why
road trip
like these fucking
there.
people in Hollywood are. There's so much of this shady shit, pedophile, like Epstein's Island shit. Like, why is that a
Yeah.
thing?
Also, why is
never
nobody
know.
talking? Why is the list? Like, I haven't seen the list yet. Right?
I think it's out. I've seen
Have you
like
seen it?
I've just seen like pictures of it, and there's some fucking crazy names there.
Yeah, really. Like,
Yeah.
what's one?
Fuck.
Clintons.
The
The
Clintons.
Clintons were there. I don't know.
Fucking, I don't remember.
Also,
honestly.
where's
it's
the
like on
wife at?
Instagram? It's like, huh?
Where's the wife?
Ghislaine or Ghislaine or
Ghislaine.
whatever.
Yeah.
I think she isn't she in prison somewhere or something?
I doubt it.
I don't know. I don't keep up with this
Yeah.
shit. I just like hear about it when it passes through my field
Yeah.
of vision somehow.
You know what's crazy?
But-
Now that we're on this subject, I think I could be wrong, but for some reason this fact popped in my head, so I think it's true. I think there's 1 million kids that go missing a year in America.
Really?
America alone, I think 1 million,
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
something like that. It's fucking
You
nuts.
think they're going down
Interesting.
south or are they going to
Dude,
Hollywood?
Well, bro, so I would get maybe like one Amber Alert like every few months or so in New Jersey. Since coming to Texas, it's multiple a day, or at least
really?
once a day, bro. I get so many. You guys don't get that?
It's
No, not
bad
all
in
the time.
Texas for
Dude,
sure.
in Texas, it's crazy.
But Texas
I
is
got,
so
like,
big though.
One every couple months.
Texas is big, but I think it's because it's closer to the fucking
think it's
border.
the
Like
border, yeah.
the Midwest here, like this is where the fucking
So
sex
people
rings are.
people
I think.
taking kids to
I think
Mexico
so.
and
I think so,
To-
bro.
yeah.
selling them off. In
I
the
bet
world.
you all the billionaires and shit or the Hollywood people that could probably go down to Mexico, fuck some kids and come back.
God damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Jesus.
You guys believe in the death penalty?
Yes.
Yeah. I think we should make it worse though. Like, let's skin them alive or something like that.
There was a pedophile who was
torture?
castrated recently. You guys hear about this?
Huh?
There's a
And not in America, was it?
Not in America. No, somewhere.
But castrated, are they cutting the balls or are they cutting the schlong?
I'm guessing the whole wing dang doodle.
Yeah,
The whole
yeah.
package. But yeah, fully castrated. I think
They should.
guilty-
If they're chemically
found guilty.
castrated, that's
Chemically?
not good. That's because you can like you can
No,
like
you
chemi-
gotta chop that shit off.
I don't think they do that. I think they should chop it the fuck off.
You think
I
they
think
just
should
make them
die. I genuinely think so. Like I don't. They could still
Yeah.
fucking do
Finger
shit.
buttholes and
Yeah,
stuff.
bro. Do some
Yeah.
fucking weird shit. God. Like, I remember watching the Michael Jackson thing.
Oh, that's insane,
Bro.
Yeah,
You guys think
How
Michael
is
Jackson
this?
diddled kids?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like
100%.
undeniable, right?
Well,
'Cause
there's some deniers.
that's some
deniers.
diehard fans right there. Because that guy, is fiddly diddly. What?
Macaulay Culkin keeps denying it, and he like spent a lot of time with Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
That's
maybe.
what's weird to me though. Is
Macaulay.
yeah,
It's because it makes him look bad because they spent so much time.
Yeah, he's
with
like, no, he was fine. Didn't do anything weird. Not even once. Nope.
Thriller's a really good song.
Just
Yeah.
a phenomenal musician,
Dirty
performer.
Diana.
king of pop in buttholes.
Oh,
R. Kelly's good too, but
Kelly.
can't
Still
live.
What did he
Piss
do?
on-
What,
piss on
didn't he
the
just piss on a chick or something?
Well, he like married some like 13-year-old girl.
You know what's crazy too? Is
Married?
Elvis Presley did the same thing. His girlfriend was like 14 or something.
Oh yeah, I
that's
remember
wild,
that.
bro.
That's fucking nuts.
It's nuts.
Yeah. God.
That's what these Salt Lake City people do though. The
Salt Lake City.
who's the people who have the Mormons? They have like multiple wives.
Oh, yeah.
They'll wife them up when they're like 12 years old.
Yep.
And they get stuck in this like fucking cult.
Yep,
And they find out, oh, you're not supposed to have 10 wives to one guy. And
You guys
they
ever
escape.
see the white underbelly?
Yeah, I've watched that.
You see the one with the Mormon that escaped? The
No, I didn't see that one, but it's a great series.
amazing.
What is this?
White Underbelly. It's a YouTube series. Soft White Underbelly.
The soft white underbelly.
They interview homeless people and people that come from different backgrounds, drug dealers and Mormons and shit, and it's just wild.
Interesting people. Yeah.
People-
I I do. Oh, sorry. What were you gonna say?
Kieran needs one of those.
elbow,
sick.
right?
Yeah, elbow.
I'll hook him up. We'll give him a
Yeah,
elbow,
we'll set up an anaconda elbow brace for Kieran Sick.
yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
we'll give that to him.
Not
tomorrow.
that his elbow's damaged or anything. It's just for aesthetic
looks.
purposes.
Yeah, for looks.
Yeah, anaconda fight wear.
Say goodbye to any injury. Anaconda
This
fight
one's-
wear.
This one's for wrist, but
This one here.
yeah, super good for fucking training because it's like that gel keeps it in place. You know what I'm fucking talking about? I don't know what this is.
Yeah, they put hair gel in
There's
there.
like a sticky thing.
No,
so you
yeah, they
can-
put like a cushioning and the gel, like the friction.
The inside, yeah. So it's
Yes,
extra
yes,
friction,
yes,
and
yes,
then
yes, yes.
there's a strap, so it doesn't actually move during jiu-jitsu. Best
Anaconda fight wear.
best wraps, braces for jiu-jitsu. But
Indeed.
fuck, what did I want to say? It was something about. Oh yeah, I have this weird desire. I don't think I'll ever do it, but one time, if I'm free hypothetically, I do want to interview one of the crackheads in Austin and just I want to know how the fuck they ended up there. Like
That'd be
were
great
they-
content.
Like
That's
were
the
they
soft white underbelly. That's what they do.
like do they fucking what if they were just great in school or had a great
Bro,
job?
you
Like
probably pay them $5 and a Gatorade, and they'll tell you. Anything.
I wasn't even
Easily.
gonna pay them. I would just
They'd be down to just do it.
give some crack.
You just walk up to them with a camera,
Sugar and
they'll
water.
run at you. Sugar and water. Calories. You just walk up to them with a camera, they'll be pumped to do it.
Or very angry.
No, I think
no,
they'll
they're
be
chill,
thrilled.
they're chill.
They'll be like, yes, I want to talk. I want to share my story for sure.
Yeah. I think
I listened to one about a pimp and a prostitute.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Super interesting. Very, very weird dynamic. Just watching them like sit next to each other is like cringy at times, but like just weird behaviors and this like dynamic between them, and like they'll ask her a question and she'll be like talking, hoping that it's okay to say what she's saying, and then he'll be like this, and she'll be like, oh, never mind, nothing.
Yeah.
wow.
It's
A pimp
very
and a
odd.
prostitute.
Pimp and a prostitute.
Yeah. Pretty much the girl is just hooked on drugs. She gives almost all of her money to the pimp, and he'll just give her drugs in exchange for
Yeah, and protection and
protection,
clients. Yeah.
Wow. I wonder, like, no, I don't wonder, but you know what's crazy is Times Square in New York used to be like
Yeah.
prostitutes walking around, drug
brothel.
dealers walking around. Like that was like the fucking hood. Now Times Square, there's barely any like
It's like
real
Disneyland
crime.
over there.
Yeah, that's so nuts to think about.
I gave a crackhead my cookies today.
Really? Oh, yeah. Why?
I got a bunch of cookies from Central Market and ate one, and I was disappointed in myself, and I decided to give them away.
Good.
Nice.
Good deed.
I once
Good
gave a homeless guy half a sandwich, and he threw it at me in New York. Yeah.
Wow.
He screamed something intangible, and then he's like, "I don't want this." And looks around and fucking chucks it at me.
Wow.
I was
Fuck.
shocked.
You ever see the interview? Like, this guy sets up like a hidden camera in his car. He picks up a prostitute, right? It's a white guy, black lady prostitute, and he's like, and he's like trying to take her out for a date. He's like, where you want to go eat at? And she's like, eat. I don't want no food.
Oh, I saw this.
He's like, no, we'll go out to dinner and have like real date. She was like, I don't want no food. I want some smoke some crack and suck your dick. That's it.
I saw this.
I didn't see this.
He was like trying to get her. Like, no, let's go get. I don't want no fucking dinner. Give me your dick. Give me some money. Give me some crack.
She's like, what are you gay?
I got called the N-word by a homeless person like a year ago going to B Team on Ben
Really?
White. This couple met a dude and his fucking girl. They were walking across Ben White so slow, like literally just fucking moseying around. And so like I fucking honk at them. I'm like, guys, get the fuck out of the road. And then
You said this?
yeah. And then the fucking dude hit my car. So I rolled down the window and I was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? And then she was like, yeah, fuck you, like N-word.
Say it.
And then walked away. And then I was
are you
like,
gonna
dude,
do?
I was about to, like, what's right by B Team. I'm like, do I get out and really... Do I fight homeless people right now, or do I
you
go
don't
to
wanna touch
training?
them. No,
So
bro.
I was like, I'm just gonna drive off. So I just drove off and just laughed at it. I was
Can't
like,
touch him, bro.
You can't win
That's
that
the
fight.
thing.
You can't win that fight. You
get
just
like hepatitis or some shit.
probably will. Yeah. You get like one scratch.
Yeah,
What,
I really did
punch
like
him?
a risk versus reward right now. It's like, all right, the reward is what? I beat up some homeless people. The risk is some vile disease and I'm late to training, like I'll just go
It's
to
not.
training.
It's not even. It's just very likely they have like
Some
STDs, STIs. You know.
stabbed me with a needle that they were fucking.
Haha! You're hooked on crack.
I got you. Crazy. What if they have AIDS?
Yeah.
You know, actually,
Could
there's
have AIDS, yeah.
apparently there's some medication that if you contract like the HIV virus, there's like a 72-hour window, I think, that if you take this cocktail or something, you actually won't have HIV.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You know, it happened. I won't say his name, but it happened to one of the guys at Henzo's. You know him.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Well, he is I want to say like an ER nurse or ER doctor or something like that, and he fucking had to give a dude that was HIV positive some type of drug and accidentally stuck himself.
No.
Yeah. Like pricked himself or in his hand or something.
And then he got tested, and he had.
Well, no, so like you immediately have to go through like whatever protocol, but it's okay within 72 hours. But after the 72 hours, it's like with you for life, and like you have to be on this fucking
That is
constant
scary.
medication. That's fucking
Yeah.
nuts. Yeah,
That's
that is
life-threatening.
That's horrible.
What are some more questions?
Okay.
We get through them all. There were a lot in there.
I
Well,
s-
no, we're not getting through all of them. There's
I
so
still
many.
get hate for this this video of me buggy choking fucking the guy in Japan.
Imanari.
Oh, yeah. Why?
This is a comment that I just got. Going against a well-respected legend is a total D-bag move, something a blue belt or a 14-year-old would do. Shows big lack of respect and still a white belt spaz mentality. Forget trying to learn. Let's just smash, eh?
Yep, I'm with
Lacks a lot of class and maturity.
Yeah,
are
well, I'm with
idiots.
that guy. We're more about smashing and bashing than learning, in my opinion. So I think that's fine. Pretty accurate statement.
You need to
mean-
scrap every once in a
Are
while.
you just gonna? So if somebody's a legend or and he's not like handicapped, you're just gonna let him beat your ass?
That's what I'm saying. What am I supposed to fucking do? Bow?
Yeah, you're a young kid. He's what, 40 something? He's not incapable of rolling. He trains every day.
He competes still.
Yeah, he competes still, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. Then he just fight fucking Musumeci, right?
He did. He got
Recently?
no.
Oh,
got
he
choked.
did. He did.
You're thinking of
Yeah.
it?
He did.
Oh, yeah, a while ago, right?
Within the last year or so.
Okay, yeah.
Or at least 2 years. Yeah, no, he still competes. It's fine. I do think,
Yeah,
like, if you're going against, like, an older legend, I don't know, Henzo Gracie or something, it's like,
I don't know who that is. I've heard his name.
don't know who
you don't know
Henzo-
Henzo
I've heard
Gracie?
his name. Sure. Fuck.
Shut the fuck up. Henzo, we trained at his academy. Oh.
No, I don't.
Well, not you.
Never have.
Never will.
Okay.
Yeah, what's a good
We-
one?
I don't know if this is going to be a good one. It might give us some hate. Everyone's perspective on... Oh, wait, no, not this. What is everyone's political leanings?
Who said this?
Ravid Islam.
Okay.
What is everyone's political leanings? You guys start.
I think
Political
we should have
leanings.
guns.
I don't pay attention to politics. I just choke people.
I'm gonna say you're probably more right of center than.
I don't know what that means.
Well, it's probably what you are. I'd say we all are.
Most
pretty
of us
much
are more
like
right
that,
of
more
center?
Right.
Yeah, we're more
What-
right,
can you-
right leaning.
what does
Guns
this
and
mean?
freedom
Guns and freedom.
and free speech and COVID isn't real.
Also, don't teach kids are in elementary school about fucking sex or choosing your gender.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
I agree.
That is
I agree
insane.
with that. I agree
Dude,
with
if
that.
if my kid was in public school and their third grade teacher was like, "Oh, are you a boy or girl?" I would beat the fuck out of them.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No.
Yeah, that
Hypothetically.
Don't do that. No.
Also, if any teacher was a male dressing as a female, you should not be allowed to teach. That's mental disorder. You should not be allowed
Yeah.
to teach.
I'm with that. We
That is-
definitely get a lot of for saying.
I don't
but
care.
Yeah,
I
don't
care. Yeah, I don't care either.
Completely
Yeah, no,
agree.
no,
Yeah, you don't care at all.
You want a cross dresser, somebody who has a mental
It's
disorder?
fucking weird. Get that shit out of here.
What
I
per-
know, bro.
What percentage of
There's kids in there,
Sponsorship opportunities out the window.
bro. It's fine. Look, massive supplements,
care, bro.
Anaconda.
Dude,
Mindset
it-
is everything. Mindset is everything. Yeah.
if you're supporting, you want somebody that's trans to teach your 5-year-old kid about picking their gender? I don't want you to support
outta
us.
here.
No,
That's insane.
I do agree. Like, I think, like, sex and all that shit, like, that's for the parents to to teach their
Keep
kids.
that
And it starts.
shit
And
out
it should
of
be like
school,
middle
man.
school, right? Not like fucking 3rd grade.
Whenever the parents
Yeah.
decide that they want to teach their kid, it's not public school should not have anything to do with how fucking sex works. There's like teaching these kids in elementary school about like oral sex and shit. It's so fucking
That's not even
stupid.
reproductive purposes.
It's so dumb, man. It's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. But I agree.
Yeah.
All right. What is the meaning of life?
To reproduce.
probably to
Is that the
reproduce.
meaning of life?
I don't know. It's what we all end up doing, except Jay.
Meaning of life.
Fuck bitches, get money.
Well, fuck bitches is part of reproducing.
No.
No.
Protection.
Yeah, I don't know. The meaning of life, I think it's just to
I
keep
think
existing.
I think at a small scale, it's just to have fun and enjoy every day. But at a larger scale, I think it's you should find your own meaning and find that meaning, and you should conquer your meaning to the best of your ability. Find the best version of yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Don't worry, be happy.
Don't worry, don't worry, be happy. But like, you know, if you're a cashier, try to be the best cashier you can be. You know.
I think the meaning of life is to find your own meaning. Find what, like, you know.
Find what you're good at.
Yeah. Find what you're good at. Find what makes your life worth living. You know, if what you're doing ain't doing it,
Yeah.
go figure it out. You know,
Figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's something
think-
about you.
It sounds like cliche, but right, like life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So it's literally whatever makes you happy. You should be pursuing that. I think.
Unless it's a little fucked up, and then maybe you should figure
yeah.
something else out.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
For sure. There's a lot of shit that's fucked up out there.
That is
Should
true. That is true.
Not do it.
Yeah.
It's not so much to ask.
Well, then you gotta stop those people that like to do the bad stuff. We just stop them from reproducing it and end the bloodline.
They'll die out.
Like
That's-
Batman.
What?
I also heard this.
Stop the bad people like Batman.
Yeah, exactly. We should all be bad.
I heard somebody talking about like the transsexuals and stuff. They were like, listen, how we really beat them, we just keep having babies because they can't have babies.
Well, they shouldn't be able to have babies, but
They won't.
they can still do
Like
like
men are banging men, they can't have babies.
yeah, but they'll have like surrogate babies and shit.
What's
and
that?
That's when they pay, like they take their semen basically, put it in another woman's like uterus, and like fertilize the egg, and then they get to raise it. So the
Yeah.
woman, some random woman, has the baby, but doesn't ever see the baby. Basically,
She just
and
pops
then
it out like
just
a-
pops it out, and then
They're gonna raise it to be fucked up as well.
That's the thing.
but
That's
that's probably
tricky.
one for every few thousand of normal babies that are gonna be.
Yeah, it's
around.
definitely on the
So
fringe.
We're gonna outbreed them.
Yeah, that's it.
Fair.
That's how we fight this.
It's probably only gonna last for so long.
I think
don't
it'll
know.
ruin the society. Apparently,
What
Can't
would
get
ruin?
that far out of whack?
so apparently there are three major. Fuck, I'm gonna butcher this. There are three major things that
That
destroy.
are, like they signal the decline of society.
You seen this?
Who said this? Some.
It has to do with gender picking. Or
Yeah,
some shit like that, right?
as soon as society starts questioning gender, something like this, like
So it was like
I've heard this.
it was like first it's the abolition of God essentially in the culture, right? The abolition of that. Then it becomes women's like promiscuity. It's like women can have sex with whoever they
No
want,
God,
whatever they want.
sluts.
Yeah, and then there's one final thing, and that's essentially happened in all major civilizations that collapsed. Yeah.
They get
Questioning
too
gender.
comfortable and they're like, I don't know if I'm a man or a woman or a spoon.
spoon. Well, we're on our way.
Oh,
I'm battling birthing a.
You're fighting on the
man.
front lines.
I'm birthing a man for to better society.
where does a man's confidence come from?
I think probably testosterone from the balls.
I think
From how you're raised as well, the experience that you've experienced in life. Like,
struggle.
the struggle.
Comes from like perseverance in the face of
I
adversity.
think perseverance actually is
Yeah.
like getting. I think kids should have limited amounts of adversity, and then they overcome each.
It's like a workout.
adversity.
Like you lift 20 pounds and you get sore, and then you could lift 25 and 30. It's like adversity. Like if you get scarred when you're a kid, then it might fuck you up. But if you get like small struggles and you overcome, that's where you build confidence.
Yeah,
It's like when we train.
I think so.
It's the
Actually,
same shit.
Wrestling did a lot for me. My confidence.
Wrestling will do it. Other kids have their own struggle. Like, yeah, I want to put my kids in wrestling. I think it's a great place to like go through struggle daily. Other kids are, you know, in more serious circumstance where they fucking have to struggle for like food, you know, and they figure it out and they make it. Then that kid has his own realm of
fucking
confidence.
Francis Ngannou. He's like, I came
Insane.
from Africa. He's like, I can do anything.
Yeah.
Like shit.
There's some nice places in Africa.
Yeah, actually, I think you're right. It's the it's like perseverance or overcoming the adversity, because then it's like at a certain point, any problem that you're hit with,
You're like,
someone-
I've been through worse. I've seen
Yeah,
this. I have the confidence to deal with this.
You think Africa is considered a free country? Or
Probably
does
not.
Africa's a continent,
Yeah, it's a
but
continent.
or continents? You think it's considered free though? Like
yeah,
by certain parts.
certain parts. So like I was thinking like you want freedom, but you don't want absolute freedom. Like you need structure, because if you have absolute freedom, then you have like
Anarchy.
it's just guerrilla warfare everywhere, right?
Guerrilla warfare is, you're wrong.
So
Guerrilla
guerrilla
is a
warfare
way
means
of
like
fighting.
setting
Small-
up your hideout in
Yeah.
like a hospital or something.
No, but what if you don't have a hospital? You're just in the jungle.
That's it's not guerrillas. It's like
No.
guerrilla.
I'm saying with
It's
a
guerrilla
with a
warfare.
U, with a
Wait,
U.
what?
Guerrilla, GUR.
Yeah,
Yeah,
GUER.
it's
you.
It's small. It's small branches, small people, small groups together, making
Yeah, so
warfare.
I think okay. So I think what you're saying is like there has to be some level of like order, rules. You don't murder.
Or we
don't-
just have batches of small military.
Well, basically,
fucking-
like
fucking shit up.
that's our Bill of Rights, right? It's like life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Like as long as you don't infringe on other people getting those three things, you are okay.
Yeah,
Like
then you're good to
you
go.
can do whatever you want as long as you don't infringe on somebody's life, somebody's liberty, or their pursuit of happiness.
So yeah, there's got to be some rules, but
Other than that, I think it should be free.
that's those rules. I think it doesn't impinge on freedom. You can be free and have those rules.
Is
right?
it impinge or infringe?
Fuck
Infringe.
Probably
infringe?
Probably infringe.
Impinge? Maybe it's both.
Like an impingement in your
impingement
nerve?
in my spine. You guys ever have back pain?
Not yet.
Not
I have
yet?
back pain all the fucking time.
yeah.
Like 2 herniated discs.
You know, just push it back in.
Yeah, just
I would like to.
like a CD drive, just fucking. Yeah,
I was looking at this Lexus SUV, and it had a CD like
Sick.
input. I was
That's
like,
cool.
I haven't seen one of these in
2005?
10 years.
That's so cool.
Yeah. It was brand new, but I was like, I can't believe
What?
it comes like this. Yeah.
It was 2023.
Yeah.
You sure it was a CD drive? It wasn't just like a fucking
A line or something.
For sure it was CD. I was like, I haven't even seen a CD in years.
Yeah.
It's like when they were doing away with VHS tapes. Like it would all of a sudden they're just like
Gone.
Yeah.
Obsolete overnight.
Yeah.
It's cool.
You know, that reminds me. So basically, overnight, I'm gonna fucking butcher this. What industry just went gone? I think early 1900s. I could be totally butchering this. Sorry in advance. This is all just from basically like YouTube videos.
There's someone out there watching this who knows,
know.
and he's gonna wreck you.
So
tear you apart.
early 1900s, apparently, like one of the world dominating industries was like basically catching whales and fucking killing them for their fats, for like fuel for lanterns and shit
ambergris,
like that.
ambergris.
Whatever it is.
It's ambergris.
And then
It is.
when we started like drilling for oil, I think it just ruined it. I think it was that, or coal.
I think
You know
it's
what I'm
something
saying?
else. I know. I think I know what
Yeah.
you're talking about. I think it's something else. It was. And I don't know why I also saw this recently. It's ambergris, and
Okay.
the like whale blubber used to wash up on shore, and it's like a potential like $500,000 just in a blob on the coast, and people still look for it, but it's not as valued. Yeah, there's something. It does something. I'm gonna fucking.
You know what's crazy too is that so being a millionaire back in like 1950s, that's equivalent to being like the millionaire then. Now should be like $10 million. Like that's
So does that mean 100,000 is a millionaire back then?
our version of a millionaire, yeah. but it's like fucking. Well, so it was like 10 cents.
It's for perfume. It's for a specific type of perfume.
That's what ruled it. Well, I know that was used also for perfumes, but I think that like all parts of the whale could be used or something like that. Like that's why whales were so.
It's in the West. It was used to stabilize the scent of fine perfumes. Synthetic ambroxan has been developed as a substitute for natural ambergris, which has helped reduce the demand for the substance. However, many perfumers still prefer to use the natural ambroxan due to its unique scent and complexity.
Interesting.
Ambergris. You ever see? It's from a sperm whale. So, you guys ever see some sperm whale blubber? You pick it up.
Why was it named the sperm whale?
They didn't like him very much. Maybe the shape looks like a little.
What's your first cauliflower ear story?
My high school coach gave me a good whack and pretty much broke my ear. We were hand fighting right before like districts, I think, and then for every day for a week after, it kept growing bigger and bigger and bigger, and eventually I was like, all right, I'm gonna wear headgear, and
Never went away.
No, I mean I drained it a few times, but it was just like
shrinks down.
Actually, I had it one time before where my ear blew up pretty big, but then it like dissolved and it went completely away, and then I broke it again like maybe a month after that, and then it stayed, got rock hard. How about you?
I would always wrestle intentionally without my without my headgear to try to get cauliflower ear, and I never got it until I started doing jiu-jitsu.
You never got cauliflower until you started.
I would have bruises on my ears.
And he wrestled since he was 5.
Never got it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would think the other way around. Like I would think you'd more likely to get it wrestling than
Nah.
Dude, when I learned how to escape submissions, like head and arm and triangles and stuff, bro, my ears would I'd hear them break out as I was ripping out.
Yeah.
What about you? When did you get cauliflower ear?
Pretty early. I remember like I got it and then I drained it, but they're like, oh, you can't train for like a day or it'll. So I'm like, well, I'll just wear headgear, and then it just blew up. Mm-hmm. And then at some point, the same thing happened with the other ear, and it blew up like really bad. But I was competing like in 4 days, so I'm like, I'm not gonna, or a week or something. I'm not gonna not train for that. So yeah. It's gonna fucking happen.
I've only had like the top of my left ear.
You don't have it too bad.
No, I don't have it at all. No, this one.
Oh, what the fuck? You don't work hard enough. See?
Yeah. So this one blew up a little bit. Actually, it was from MMA. Was when I got this, but I wore headgear for like a month and then it just went away and I never got it again. And it's like anytime my ears hurt, I just wear headgear. I don't want to get it.
Gay.
I don't care. Like people wear it as like a badge of honor to get cauliflower. But I see white belts that have been training for 3 months get it, and they're like, I have cauliflower ear. I'm just like, it's not that fucking cool.
I thought it was very cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude,
you're lame.
Guys
you don't work hard
that
enough.
Train for 3 months will get it, and then they quit jujitsu and they still have this shit, and it's like
I have that for life.
I was at the Yeti store yesterday, and I'm walking back to my car, and I see this guy walking on the side of the street. He's like, like 6'3" and pretty overweight, like 250, 260, like nice and fluffy. But he has cauliflower ear. I was like, this guy's a badass. He's walking like with his
it's helped
child.
me get through the border so many times. It's helped me get through lots of like that. You say I'm here for jiu-jitsu, and I see them look in my ear, and they're like, "All right, stamp, good to go."
He's not lying.
Yeah,
that's sick.
It helps. It helps.
What are your guys' thoughts on getting? Obviously, you got like a house, right? But what are your? This is from people that have no clue what the fuck financial advice is, whatever. But
Don't
basically,
worry, I'm here to.
The idea is debating between getting like a duplex or triplex versus a single family home.
I think if you're like you're a single man or you're even just like you don't want to have kids soon, I think if you got 4 or 5 years to kill, get a duplex, get something, even a quadplex, right? 4 apartments, you live in 1, rent out 3. By the time you know it, that thing's paid off.
Yeah, and there's passive income for you.
And then it's passive income, or you could borrow against them, buy another one. I think that's definitely the way to do it. Absolutely. Yeah. I was when I was on my flight to LA recently, I was talking to a guy that owns or he rents out Airbnbs, right? But he does it very unique. So he finds a building like in Austin or anywhere really, but he finds a building that is near done construction. So they're not open yet to the public, but they're nearing completion. He says, all right, I want your whole 3rd floor. And they're like, all right, this is the price. And he was like, no, I need a better price. I'm gonna guarantee you this whole floor be rented out year long, and you know, guaranteed to rent it out. So they're like, all right, I'll give you. So they'll give him a better price. And then what he does, he puts all of the rooms on Airbnb and other apps and whatnot, and he does his best to rent them out. And then he makes money because he gets a great price, and then he rents it out on these apps, and typically year long. Besides, with the exception of the holidays in Austin, does pretty bad. But he says no matter what, he makes money off it because of the sheer number of rooms that he's renting, and then the consistency in a city like Austin.
But he doesn't own it. He
doesn't
rents
own them. He has a team like 3 or 4 guys, and they'll make sure they have enough money to cover their rent for the whole floor for a whole year, and his only job is to keep these rented out.
Yeah, I've heard of that too. That's called Airbnb arbitrage.
Arbitrage,
It's called. Yeah, it's like you essentially, basically, just a small version is like, yeah, there's a room that they guarantee it to be fucking rented out, so that they get like $100 or $200 less, and then for the entire year it's paid on time, so the landlord doesn't worry about any vacancy or anything, and then they rent it out. I've heard about that. That's a thing that people are doing. I heard that there might be, granted, what the fuck do we know? This is all from YouTube when I'm in my free time. But there's an Airbnb kind of bubble that's happening. Like Airbnbs are kind of getting screwed, especially in New York. I think they're getting screwed because like there's like rent control and shit for the actual
Wasn't there
landlords.
something going on where like apartments or buildings would refuse to let you Airbnb because like I don't know why actually, but I remember that happening.
I don't even think you can Airbnb in like New York City anymore. It's like you have to go outside or something. There's like some regulation.
You guys ever stayed in an Airbnb in New York City?
No,
You
just hotels.
When I got that crazy staph infection in my shin.
You were in an Airbnb?
Yeah, with Donald.
Why?
If we didn't have any other place to stay at the time, there was like no other places. Yeah.
That staff story was crazy.
Insane. I went through an ambulance. Did I for sure?
You talked about this. You talked
definitely
about not paying the hospital bill?
Nah, I don't know about that. But, yeah, fucking wild. Worked out. Good to go.
You've had bad staff? What was the worst?
It was when I was at B Team. I was getting ready for a competition, and then I think the weekend before, I had to fly out. I helped this guy do a seminar, and like a day before, my knee blew up, but there was no like pimple or anything. I was like, "Fuck, I have like it's called like bursitis." Yeah, it's like, "Fuck, this is weird." Like I'm young.
I shouldn't have this.
And then we flew, and then when we flew, all the fluid went down to my sock, and I was like, "This looks weird." And then that night there was a pimple, and I was like, still didn't think anything of it. Popped it. The color was weird, and I was like, something's weird. And then the next day you had your seminar, and I literally was incapable of walking
From the pain.
Yeah, the pain. There was so much like built up pressure.
Yeah.
It just everything hurt. Every time I would stand, I would feel my whole leg just like throbbing
with your
Boom.
heartbeat.
Boom.
Yeah.
Yes. And I was like scared my leg I was gonna have to cut it off. And we stood there for like 2 days or something, and then instead of flying back home or flying to Austin, I flew to Jersey because I have like insurance there, and I immediately went from the plane to the hospital, and they put me IV, yeah. And
you let them put drugs in you,
bro. I was gonna die. I was actually gonna
That's
die.
unnatural. You're enhanced.
You had a hole in your knee as well.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the photos?
maybe. I forget. It's been a while now.
I remember seeing the aftermath of that. It was a gnarly.
It was
fucking
gnarly indeed.
Gaping wound.
This is gonna be a little bit, but
My toenail fell off. Update.
Oh yeah. So it did fall off.
It fell off. Ugh.
It's grown back.
Yeah, it's definitely a little fucked up right now. In SpongeBob. Oh,
Wow, that has to get sent
nice
to
bullet hole.
Gym Dog.
Show the Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes.
A shot, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's disgusting.
You know, in SpongeBob when Mr. Crab molts,
Yeah.
that's what my toe looks like right now.
Oh, man. Honestly, it might have looked like that before.
Yeah, well, now it's also like that, but no nail.
So for those that don't know, Ethan, well, he dropped a 35-pound weight on his big toe, so his nails
Yeah.
all fucked up. But before that, he also has.
It was also fucked up, yeah.
Can we talk about?
No, it's embarrassing. I hate it. But it's hopefully now it's ugly because of the weight. That's what I
he
said.
has foot fungus.
It's better. It's ameliorating. Yeah.
Have you always had that?
It's been
the
so
funky
fucking
foot?
long. Yeah, the funky foot.
It's been like over 5, as long as I've known you.
Really?
Yeah. Hard to get rid of.
He's tried
I didn't notice.
creams. He's tried.
Thank you.
I never noticed.
You try the Gold Bond stuff?
Everything.
Really?
It's crazy. I hope my toes never get that. I do have fucked up feet though.
You got triangle feet.
Yeah, I got
Your
fucked
toes
up feet.
are like.
They're
They're
smushed together.
really happy
You
to
wear tight shoes, huh?
I
That's
don't
what-
wear
that's what that's from.
shoes. I don't wear shoes. I wear flip flops.
You grew up wearing shoes.
Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
But you know,
Narrow feet.
I think I've been wearing toe spacers lately.
Why?
I got toe spacers.
That might help you, actually.
I
Dude,
genuinely got toe spacers. I just started
should do
wearing
like
them.
workouts.
I think it's too late, dog.
Bro, the toe,
It's never too late to do
the
anything.
shoe industry, they like make narrow shoes. Why aren't they fucking wide, bro? Everything's about fashion, not.
You know,
Squishing your feet
you know,
together.
our actual
insane.
normal feet are
Should look
supposed
like
to be
this.
weird. Like they look weird. No. Like
They're
you ever
supposed to
see
be like
dude?
this
They're
or
like
something.
little hands.
Yeah.
You ever see the people that grew up in like the jungle not
Yeah.
wearing
They
shoes?
can climb trees.
Yeah, they can climb. They can like grab shit. Like,
Get
Yeah.
the fuck out of here.
That's pretty much me.
Yeah, their
I wanna
toe
show-
goes like out.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Like a thumb.
because they
Yeah.
they only wear shoes their whole
Just
life.
barefoot in the
Bro,
jungle.
I'm gonna test
Yeah.
that with my kid.
I
I'm
mean,
not
it's-
gonna put shoes on.
It's
him.
from years and years.
Yeah,
of,
it's like your
of,
generations
yeah.
up need to
okay.
do it.
It's gonna take
Start now.
All of your kids and your grandkids' kids have to not wear shoes.
You got to start some
and
point.
they have
no.
to practice climbing trees every day.
All right. I have a few trees out back,
Got to start somewhere.
so it like wraps around. So, I mean, that's how monkeys' feet are.
You guys
Like
believe in
your hands.
evolution?
Yeah,
For sure. Yeah.
People don't.
What?
People are idiots.
Some people don't.
Oh, that's not too far off. We related,
That's
Bro.
weird.
bro. My shit ain't that far off, brother.
Oh, that's a better one. That's a better one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
this foot got nuked.
Send this to Jim.
I bet you can type a fucking essay with them things.
No, they don't know how to read or write, so probably not.
Type right with them.
Man,
Wild. You guys believe in evolution?
Yeah, bro, for sure.
nah, it's magic.
Either
jumbo.
some alien fucked an ape, or we're just from some
You
organisms.
just evolved. There's what are they? They're missing some missing link. Is that still a thing?
Oh, I think that is.
I want to know how wolves got the chihuahua.
Bro,
That is
wolves
insane.
Turned their. You know, orcas used to be wolves.
What?
orcas
Yes,
used to be wolves.
Killer whales apparently started off as wolves. This is I've heard this many times already.
Really?
They evolved. They went back into the ocean. That's
I
fucking,
heard even that they that the chimps evolved from some kind of like salamander that was living in the water.
Well, I think we all
believe
came
it.
from the water.
I think we all came from the
technically.
water,
We all
yeah.
came from the water technically.
It's not all world anymore.
You guys believe in the Big Bang?
Explain the Big Bang again.
Like everything was like a tiny fucking
Singularity.
Like the entire multiverse was in one tiny fucking ball, and then just one day whack, exploded into everything, and
And
then,
then where'd that ball come from?
yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's like background radiation that is like the signature of that Big Bang. There's like discrepancies in
Yeah.
this radiation that's just out there that they can detect.
It's supposed to be
at
like
all times.
endless suns as well. There's so many suns out
Yeah.
there.
Well, there's
Probably,
definitely a lot of.
You heard the
suns.
moon has rust on it?
I didn't know
I've
that.
seen this.
I didn't know
Yeah,
this.
rust
That's
only comes
interesting.
from like
I don't
oxygen
believe
and
it.
water.
Yeah.
Iron and
Well,
shit
wow,
like that.
really? Like oxidation.
Oxidation, yeah.
I didn't know that. What does that mean?
Means that there's,
Does
I don't know,
The water?
There used to be there used to be
They're lying.
oxygen.
some kind of hydrate. Huh?
Well, oxygen, but there has to
I don't
be
believe it.
like
You don't believe it?
iron, right?
Yeah, it has to be
For-
iron.
to
But it doesn't
rust?
have to be water. Does there have to be water to rust?
That's
I don't think
exactly.
Oxidation. Oxidation? I don't know.
There has to be some kind of H2.
If there's oxygen, there's gonna be water. Because hydrogen's so abundant, it's gonna make water. H2O.
I don't know about chem. I believe you. I'll take your word for it. I don't fucking know.
I don't quote me on that, but it's like hydrogen is the most abundant element.
What are some random ass facts you guys know that you can teach, that we could teach each other right now? I taught you orcas came from wolves. Now you go.
I think most of the stuff that I know, you're probably gonna know, but maybe they don't know.
Yeah, my brain is huge.
All right, you know why like the sunset is the color that it is?
It's red shifted because we're moving away from it. No, I don't know why.
Oh, really? Okay. So basically, you have visible light that's going through the atmosphere, right? So
is it because of the angle that the sun hits the atmosphere?
Basically,
know everything.
bluer shifted light or ultraviolet light, even the frequency is a lot higher, right? So like it goes like this. Red is longer,
slower wavelength.
It's longer like this. So basically, if the sun's here hitting the atmosphere fully, right, we'll see like a nice bluish whatever. As it angles and goes through more atmosphere,
the higher frequency gets shifted out. Only the lower frequency makes it to us.
So essentially, the light, since it's moving like this, the bluer light, it hits the atmosphere and scatters off, and only the longer redder light can make it through.
Eyes.
So that's why the sunlight the sunset is like that. Yeah.
Look at sunsets to help you sleep, right? That's you guys heard that?
You said like angular light or something.
Angular light.
Yeah, something like that.
I
remember there'd be like some random
cycle.
shit that I remember from school that has no use at all, and then
it'll have use right now.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, wait. You go. Come on, give us something good.
I've got nothing. Mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
That it is. Do you know what it produces?
Not a damn
ATP.
clue.
ATP, adenosine triphosphate.
Useless information.
That's interesting.
I choke people. I don't need to know what the fucking powerhouse of the cell is.
All right, well, do you know why a choke does what it does?
Taking the O2 out of the fucking...
Yeah, stops the blood.
I don't actually think that's true.
Yeah. Starves your brain of oxygen. That's how you...
So, yes, you do starve the brain of oxygen, but actually, like, the reason we go unconscious first is because your body, like, your brain's basically resetting. It's saying, oh, something's wrong. We have to reset your brain, basically.
Lack of oxygen.
But people think that because there's a lack of oxygen, that's why they go unconscious. It's actually like your brain just being like, something's wrong. I'm going to fucking pass out.
Oh, so okay. So it's like a survival response to a lack of oxygen.
That's why we go unconscious. Yeah, and it's like as you continuously. That's why if you get strangled
that
unconscious,
response happens at a lower threshold.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Fascinating stuff.
Stupid fucking.
All right, Nicky Rod.
What
do you got?
Fucking purple and green make blue.
Does it?
No.
He would know. That's something.
I think blue and green make purple.
Yeah, that's what I said.
could be
Close
totally
enough.
wrong. I don't know. I don't fucking. I'm so bad at colors and I'm colorblind. Horrible.
I mean, I'm not
I don't even
good
know.
at
I don't really
colors
know
either.
why I'm colorblind. Like I've watched a video on it once, and I'm just like something to do with some cones in my eyes.
Cones and rods. Yes.
Yeah.
So cones are literally in your. Is the retina the back?
The retina is the back of your eye.
Yeah. So you have cones and rods. They're light sensing things. Okay. Cones sense color, and rods are for your like night vision. Basically, they just sense the absence or the presence of light. I think
The rods have night vision.
Rods have night vision. It's true. So your cones are probably fucked up. Rods have night vision.
I knew it all along.
Yeah. So that's why when it's dark, if you can like visibly barely see shit, you won't really see color. You'll just see the whatever it is, like kind of like in a less color spectrum.
you
I
wanna
think
know
like
something
green
cool?
tinted or some shit.
Actually, I don't know if it's cool, but I could be fucking it up also again. It's either whales or dolphins, but I think it's dolphins. They have multiple languages.
Dolphins.
Oh, that's crazy.
Dolphins.
Oh, they have accents. I've heard this.
I heard dolphins rape as well.
Yeah, they rape.
I heard that as
They
well,
pass around pufferfish to get high.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
I'm
Yeah,
sure
yeah.
they do. Yeah, they bump it around. And
I
they get
saw
all
this.
fucked up.
I was watching like Nat Geo or something, and this like walrus or seal grabbed a penguin and just started fucking it. in the snow.
Does it hurt the
Just
penguin?
raping it. Yeah, it's for sure screaming and stuff. It's pretty sad. Nature, man.
Poor guy.
Nature's crazy. I saw this one crocodile attacking a baby hippo, and then the 50 hippos just start beating the shit out of this one crocodile, like grabbing it, chucking it in the air, and then fucking
don't fuck with
my God, it
hippos.
was crazy. Hippos are scary as fuck.
Yeah.
You know they can't swim.
They just
They walk on their water, right?
Yeah,
water
but they're
horses.
hauling ass underwater. Like,
move
fast
quick,
as fuck.
right?
Dude. They're
They're
fast as
lighter
shit.
under there. Yeah, fast as fuck, boy.
Crazy.
They hop because it's like their buoyancy. The water takes off.
So
some
what
of
do
the
they
weight,
jump off of the floor?
Yeah.
Get
They're just
air.
like
Gallop.
sprinting under fucking water.
Yeah.
They jump up. Oh, that's so wild.
How satisfying is it watching a hippo crush a watermelon whole?
Oh, it's great video.
There's no
Agamas.
resistance. Like a
You hear the Japanese? Agamas.
no.
Oh well, I've only seen the Japanese people.
Agamas.
Like give them.
You guys think you could do a Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
I don't think I do too well though. I think they're like gymnasts. Like they're gonna.
You ever see the guy that just the caption was when you don't overthink things, and the guy just sprints through the whole
Oh yeah,
thing,
like blisters.
That would
just-
be my.
just-
That's what I would try.
I would try it.
that.
I would go fucking face plant. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I like that mentality. I've seen that one. You just fucking.
Faster is better.
That's the true ninja way. Just
the true ninja
the
way.
true ninja way. It is.
What
Don't
would be
laugh.
hard is the finger holding, like.
Yeah.
Well, it depends what tests are on the or what not tests,
Yeah.
but which activities or
Yeah,
whatever.
you can't speed through that one.
You know what I think? It looks easy, but I feel like I would struggle. It's what's the one where there's the bar and they have to do a pull up and then,
Salmon ladder.
yeah, that
A
looks
salmon
very
ladder?
difficult. But I feel like it's not as hard as it looks. I don't know. Would you guys think you guys can do it?
Psh, easy.
I think I could do probably 10. Yeah,
It's like a bunch. It's just like a bunch of little pull ups, and you just whack. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
That
probably
one
hard to be
fucks people
accurate.
up. I think the thing that I would struggle with the most is the fucking
Which color
quarter
do you
pipe.
go through?
What'd you call it?
That's not funny.
Choose the red pathway.
Don't be an ableist. Don't make fun of my disability.
Handicapped.
You think you could do the fucking?
Yeah, I was actually gonna say. I think I'd probably just maybe get through it and just be stuck there for
I
like
would be stuck.
45
I'm
seconds.
too fucking short to reach that thing, man.
Damn.
Oh, the thing you have to run up.
Yeah,
You
like
have
the
to
ramp,
run
you
up,
know?
run up the
Yeah.
quarter pipe and then grab. If I can
Yeah.
grab it, I'm definitely getting over. But it's the grabbing part.
The
Yeah.
grabbing is the
I might,
tough
I might
part.
get fucked up with.
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
First sport your kids do.
Wrestling.
Yeah, for sure. It's a good one.
Second sport.
Jiu-jitsu.
What if they don't want to?
Motocross.
What if they don't want to? What if they just
They
want
definitely
to?
will. If they're my kid,
If-
they definitely will.
If you don't want to do motocross, something's wrong with you.
You think
I
there's
want to.
So much cool shit that you
That's
could
pretty
do.
cool.
that is
yeah.
fucking cool.
It's definitely cool.
What little kid doesn't want like a motorcycle?
Exactly.
Like that's just sick. What did I want to say? What if your kid, wants to play football? You gonna let him play football?
Yeah, I'll let my kid do. I'll be an advocate for them to do all the sports. I think it produces more athleticism. It's great. Like we'll find what he really wants to do, but try a little bit of everything.
What if he
Football,
really
track.
wants to do chess and just wants to be a chess player?
Yeah, if he can make the right decisions, it's all about decisions.
Decisions.
What if he wants to be a dancer? He's like, Dad, just let me be a peacock.
Like, yeah. Let me fly.
Let me fly.
Yeah, well, you know how the Spartans would have a baby that's like under 4 or 5 pounds to just throw it off of.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna do,
I just tell you a story that I heard of.
That's just
Bro,
irrelevant. Yeah.
dude. Also, random fact from YouTube: the Spartans lost to. Is it Argo?
Persians.
Argos. Well, there's that one.
Argonauts.
Argo something, and they were a bunch of gay warriors. This also could be a fake clip that I saw from YouTube, but
Spartans gonna hate this.
they were all gay,
They lost to the gays.
and they lost to all them. Yeah, the Argos.
What? Dude, how can you not lose? You see them swinging their cocks out. They're like, "Oh, we got to get away."
Yeah, we gotta run.
That's
That's
very
how they
intimidating.
fight.
It's like that Shane Gillis clip. He was like, "What's scarier than gay Vikings?"
Vikings were gay.
No, but his bit was like, you're about to get raided, you're like, oh fuck, they're gonna rape my wife, and then, they raise the gay pride flag, and they're like, fuck, it's so much worse.
You know what he's talking about with like rape and pillage. We gotta tell the wives and pillage.
And pillage.
You know what I'm talking about? It's a fucking hilarious.
What? This is a new series?
It's on Netflix.
Fuck.
Netflix.
Shane
Shane
Gillis is
Gillis.
so funny.
So funny.
He lives in Austin now.
Does he?
He's gotta
Austin's
be
a good place.
Be
Yeah.
Simple Man guest.
Yes. Oh man, that would be so cool.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I think we got enough.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching the Simple Man Podcast. Make sure to check out our merch. Help support the Simple Man Podcast.
What's the emoji?
Baby, of course. Baby boy.
Oh yeah, drop a
baby.
baby boy emoji. Buy massive supplements. You know,
Yes.
smashing red, smashing greens. Get all your
Thank you.
get all your vitamins, your vegetables that you need in a day, just with just one scoop. Buy
Use
Cotton
our
Net
code.
Jerky, CARNEJERKY. Get your 24 grams of protein per serving, and enjoy your snack.
Yeah, if you guys have an injury, ankle injury, knee injury, shoulder, whatever, and you need a brace, check out Anaconda Fightwear. There's a deal going on. 2 braces, $59. Great braces, honestly. I used them before we even partnered with them. I used it after my Gabe Souza match when I hurt my knee. The only brace that I really wanted to train in was that because it wouldn't slip and shit like that. So I have 2 of them. And then they just sent us a bunch. So if we get hurt, we're going to have those stocked up.
Use our codes. I believe we have codes for massive
Supplements. Use Simple Man for 15% off. Smashing Red, Smashing Greens. We've been using them daily now. Great tasting new
They're
formula.
fucking good.
Honestly, really
Yeah.
good. And if you guys have any critiques on the podcast and what can we do to make this podcast better for you guys, production wise, content wise, we'd love to hear you guys' feedback. Thanks for watching the Simple Man Podcast. I'm Damien.
NickyRod.
JayRod.
And Ethan Crelinsten.
You've been simplified.
See ya.